Today I'm going to make a book review for The Bite of the Mango, such a meaningful story. The collaborations of Mariatu Kamara, the person telling her experience, and the journalist Susan McSallen. The Bite of the Mangoes is a set of traumas that Mariatu, the main characters of the story, had been through in the past, and how she overcame and moved on to be such a strong and inspired person like she is today. This novel is the collaborations of Mariatu Kamara, the main characters, who tells her story in the first-person point of view, and Susan McSallen, a freelance magazine journalist based in Toronto, who helped Mariatu to write up the novel and published it in 2008. The Bite of the Mango was set in Sierra Leone, an African country which ranked as one of the poorest countries in the world during the Sierra Leone Civil War, particularly in 1991, when Mariatu Kamara started her story at 12 years old. Mariatu Kamara went through and overcame is so admirable. She had to watch her relative being murdered and then herself being cut off both hands by the rebels. While she was running away from the attack, she caught up with a man and was given a mango. She held the mango in her bloody and painful hands, tried to take a sweet, juicy bite of mango, and it's the first thing she ate after the attack. The bite of the mango gave her motivations and pushed her forward to the town searching for treatment, and is also the beginning of every obstacles that Mariatu was going to face. So that's why the title of the novel is The Bite of the Mango. No longer after the treatment to her hands, she found out she was pregnant with a man who had used to rape her, and now he's dead. Then her baby was given birth, yet he ended up passing away due to malnutrition and the illness, and Mariatu always blamed herself for his death. Moreover, she also had a tough time wandering around and begging on the streets in Freetown, the capital of Sierra Leone. Those challenges has caused Mariatu to think about committing suicide for multiple times, but Mariatu was strong enough and courageous enough to move on from these struggles. As Mariatu desired to leave and rescue her family from neediness, she let herself to find a way to escape from her difficulties, and always she sought for new opportunities. Her perseverance and resilience were so big, so great, and as a fortune, her life stories had been heard by many people, and many of them also sent her some help, like clothes, like food, and even some amounts of money. She was also received the invitations to live in England and Canada too. After all, she decided Canada as her final destinations and began again a new chapter of her life, a better and a happy life that she had never had before. Now, she was a college student in Toronto, Canada, and becomes the representative for UNICEF. is heart-touching and extremely pathetic. Mariatu's life was full of difficulties and obstacles, and what she experienced and overcame were so admirable, and yeah, they are really magical and unbelievable that she had to experience these painful things, like watching her relative being murdered by the rebellions and got both of her hands amputated, being raped and got pregnant at the age of 12, while many children all around the world just at the same age as her were still going to school and getting knowledge. And one more time, she had to watch her own son, watch her own child died, and she had to spend days begging on the streets and being looked down on by people passing by. Passing through all these obstacles and difficulties, instead of letting herself die and giving up, she moved on, and she kept living, she kept believing, and she kept hoping for a better life. And see what she's got now. She got education, and she becomes the representative for UNICEF. That is so admirable. The story must be such an inspired and influential motivations and lessons for everyone who read the book. The story is about the authentic experience with the real feelings of the characters has been through, is significantly meaningful stories and heart-touching and motivational. So I rate it with 5 stars. What about you?